is week 4 of the Suyinliftsmas workout challenge. I can't believe it's already been a month. We've been putting in a lot of work, so this is awesome. So today we are gonna target our glutes because it is our booty day. So I'm gonna have you guys grab your band if you have one. If you don't have one, no stress. Again, all of the movements that we do today together can be done without a band. So let's pop our band on over our knees. And I'm gonna have us start with one set of squats, but we're gonna go only 90% of the way up. So I'll show you guys from the side so you can see what I mean. So we would go down and then come up just to here without blocking out our hips. We're gonna keep tension in our glutes this way. So I'm gonna have us go for 15 reps, and then I'm gonna show us our next movement. So let's get ready. So again, just 90% of the way up, drive the heels, big toe into the floor the whole time. All right guys, let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, push the knees out, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right guys, take a minute. Our next movement, we're gonna have the band on still. If you don't have one, again, no worries, you can do it without. We're gonna do a kickback. So you are gonna rest your hand on the wall, something to balance on. I want you guys to lean over so that your back is completely straight. And then from here, we're gonna kick up just like this. For this one, we're gonna do 15 on each leg. Try to keep your back flat like a tabletop. You don't wanna have any arching in your spine while you kick. So let's get ready. And then we're gonna start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right guys, take a minute and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. So same idea, bending forward, our back is nice and flat. And then guys, let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right guys, take a minute. I'm gonna show you our next one. We're gonna go into a side leg raise. So you would come up and then down, just like this. For this one, notice that when I'm doing it, I'm slightly forward again, so I'm not completely straight up. And for this one, let's go for 15 reps on each side as well. Whew. All right guys, ready? So we're gonna start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we'll switch again to the other side. I'll give you guys a minute. Same idea, balancing on one leg. And then guys, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right guys, so that kind of concludes our glute warm-up, glute activation for our workout. I'm gonna show you guys our first exercise, and we're gonna do a superset. Most of the movements today that we do will be superset, which means we'll do one exercise right into another without any break. So for the first exercise of our first superset, we're gonna start on our back. You can wear your band if you have one. From here, we're gonna bridge up, making sure that our shins are at 90 degrees. And then we're gonna kind of shimmy our shoulder blades together, keeping our hips up, keeping our glutes squeezing. And from here, we're gonna stay up. And then we're gonna reach up, back to center, and then switch. Notice that when I reach, my shoulder is coming completely off the floor, and I'm reaching nice and high, turning my head, following my hands with my eyes. So that's gonna be our first exercise. It's gonna be a glute bridge reach. We're gonna go for a total of 16 reaches, so 8 per side, but alternating. And then after that, we're gonna come back down. We're gonna balance up on our heel, and we're gonna go right into 15 explosive bridges, just like this. So 1, 2, kind of that speed, balancing on our heels. So 16 reaches into 15 explosive bridges from our heels, and we're gonna do that twice. So that being said, let's get ready. So again, if you have your band, you may wear it. Come up, squeeze your bum, shimmy shoulders in, keep tension, keep that squeeze, and then let's start reaching. So 1, 2, 3, 4, reach nice and high, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. All right, guys, so now we're gonna come down, balancing on our heels. I want you to drive your elbows into the ground, make fists with your hands, and we're gonna go 15 explosive bridges. So let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Take a little break, and then we're gonna run through that same thing again. So when you're doing your glute bridge with the reach, you should be feeling it kind of your glute medius, so your upper booty, a little bit through your lower back, but it should be more of a back working than a back pain feeling, okay? So let's get ready to go again, and we're gonna come up, squeeze our bum, shimmy shoulders in, and then again, still pushing the knees out. We're gonna start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, guys, we're gonna come back down and we're gonna get ready, balancing up on our heels, driving the elbows into the floor, fists in our hands, and let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. I find that second round, especially with booty work, always burns so much more. So that's a good thing. So take a little minute and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna do a fire hydrant superset with a staggered stance bridge. And you'll see that when you do the glute bridge reach, usually it will completely mess up your hair. As you can see this nice little cluster here. So take a minute, readjust your hair, and then I will show you guys our next superset. Every time I have a client do this one, their hair always gets like clustered in one spot, always. So if your hair clustered, you were doing the movement right. All right, so for the next one, we would go into 10 fire hydrants like this, and then the leg that you're lifting would then be the leg that we focus on in our stagger. So in a stagger, you would have one leg at 90, one a little bit more forward. This would have been the leg that I was lifting in my hydrant, and now I would focus only through that leg for my bridges. We're gonna go for 15 reps. Then we would come back into our tabletop position, lifting that opposite leg for 10, staggering with this foot down, the other foot a little bit more forward. Make sense? For this one, we are gonna do 10 of the hydrant right into 15 of that staggered bridge. Same leg that you lift, same leg that you focus on in your stagger. To make this a little bit more challenging, I am gonna have you guys do your fire hydrant with a slow negative. So what I mean by that is you would come up, hold, slow on the way down, then back up, hold, slow on the way down. So we're really gonna control the speed of our fire hydrant. You'll see it'll burn a lot more. So on that note, guys, let's get ready to go. So think control. Whew. All right, guys, ready? So we're gonna start with that left leg, and that same left leg is the leg you are gonna be balancing through for your stagger. That right leg would be more forward, but when I flip, I'll remind you. So let's start. So we're gonna come up, hold, slow on the way down. So 1, slow on the way down, control it, 2, control, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we were lifting that left leg. So I want you guys to have that left leg at a 90-degree angle. That right foot is forward just for balance. And then we are gonna go into 15 bridges, just drilling this foot into the ground. The other should be propped up on the heel. So let's go, 15 reps. So 1, 2, 3, focus on the squeeze, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, guys, take a minute, and then we're gonna go in on our right leg. Same thing, 10 hydrants, right into 15 staggered stance bridges. I think I'm gonna pop the door open a little because it's hot in here. Oh, that feels so nice. All right, so let's get ready to go. This time, the right leg goes up, 10 fire hydrants right into 15 staggered stance bridges, and let's start. So remember the slow negative. So we're gonna come up and then control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that right leg now. We're gonna focus through that right side for our stagger. So right leg is at a 90, other foot is a little bit more forward. And let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. All right, guys, take a second, and then we're gonna repeat that same thing on both sides. Whew. All right, so take a second, catch your breath. If you had to prop your door open, enjoy that fresh air. All right, guys, let's get ready. Same thing again on that left side. So 10 slow negative fire hydrants into 15 staggered stance bridges all through the left side. Whew. All right, guys, let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, let's get into that staggered stance bridge right away. Focusing just through that left leg, drilling that foot into the floor. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Again, same thing applies here. Second round a little bit more challenging. Felt it a little bit more. Whew. All right, guys, let's get ready to get that right leg done. Then we don't have to do it again. So let's start. So 1, 2, 3, control the speed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I was gonna keep going. So we're done with that fire hydrant. And then let's get ready for our staggered stance bridge. So again, now the right foot is flat, left is in the stagger. Just for balance, focus through that right leg and let's start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. All right, guys, take a minute. Our next exercise, we are going to be standing. So we are done with our mat for a little. Grab some water. So I'm going to demonstrate our next movement. We're going to do 15 pulsing squats right into a low side step into 15 more pulsing squats. So it would look like this. So you would do your 15 pulses staying low. On the last pulse, we'll stay down. We'll step, 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 and then right again into 15 pulses staying low. For the steps, let's call it 3 steps. Okay, I'll just say step, step, step. Once you're in that final step position, then we're gonna pulse. For this one, we're gonna run it through it twice. If you're on a yoga mat like me, start one end, and then your other set of squats will be at the other end of the mat. If you're on the ground, no mat, let's just call it 3 steps, okay? So when you're pulsing, I want you to stay low. I want you to keep contact with your entire foot and the floor, and think that every time you pulse, it gives you a chance again to reconnect with the floor as you push up, push your foot into the ground. So really you're gonna get 15 opportunities to really drive your feet into the floor. So let's start. So 15 pulses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, low and we're gonna step 1, step 2, step 3, and then back into the pulse. So let's start right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pushing. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was hard. Take a second and then we're gonna repeat that same thing. That was intense. I'm sorry. Take a second, catch your breath, and we're gonna repeat that only one more time. So at least the pulses go by fast, but it's a short burst of intense, very intense. Whew. All right, a couple more seconds, guys, and then we must do it one more time. Whew. All right, so let's begin. So at whatever area that you are at, you can start at the end of the mat if you're on a mat. Let's get into position. We got this, 15 pulses, we can get it done. All right, ready? So let's start. So 1, 2, 3, drive the feet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're gonna stay down in 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, and then guys, we gotta get right back into it. Let's go for the pulses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that second round of pulses is literally deadly because you just have so much tension built up from the first round and the steps. Take a second. Walk it out. You need to. Remember, pacing helps. Me anyway, it helps me. So, we only have 1 exercise left to go, but it's gonna be 3 movements, all similar, but a little bit different in the angle that are gonna, of course, target our glutes. We're gonna kind of utilize this as a burnout. So, what we're gonna do is a 3-way kick. For those of you who train with me, probably done this before. So, how it's gonna work is you would start in a tabletop position, and then from here you're gonna extend 1 leg back, and we're gonna go 10 kicks straight up. So just like this, right into 10 kicks on an angle to the side, like this. And then the third variation would be heel towards the ceiling, like this. So 10, 10, and 10. 10 straight up, 10 to the side, 10 heel towards the ceiling. And we're gonna do one side, break, other side, break, and then repeat that same thing twice. So, on that note, let's get ready to go. So let's start with the left side. We're gonna extend that leg back straight, and then 10 kicks straight up to start, then 10 to the side, then 10 heel. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then heel towards the ceiling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, take a second, and then we're gonna go right into the other leg. Since this is our burnout, we're not gonna rest for too long. So I invite you to extend that other leg back, And let's get ready to go in a couple seconds. Whew. All right, ready? So we'll start on that other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then angle to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then heel to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, short break, and then we're gonna go right back to that left side, same thing. All right, guys, let's get it done. Let's start on that other side again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then heel up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quick break, and then we're gonna go to the other leg. So let's start again on that other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoop. We have one more to go. That does happen sometimes. So heel up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, guys. I know that was fast, but again, since it was our burnout, we didn't want to give ourselves too much break between our sets, and now we're done. So let's do a quick little stretch together. I'm gonna have you guys go into a tabletop position, knees together, arms a little bit more forward, and then from here, let's drop our hips side to side. And then from here, let's extend one leg forward, drive that knee, and just hold. And we'll switch sides. And just hold that. And then I invite you guys to go into a nice low, wide stance squat position and just kind of go side to side. Is it filming still?
Yeah.
All right, so that is the end of today's glute workout. Remember to tag me on Instagram at Suyinlifts and use the hashtag Suyinliftsmas challenge for the chance to win sessions in the new year. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you again on Wednesday for some HIIT.